Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what it feels right and with what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. And Sagittarius, something very interesting happened. While I was shuffling the cards, there was this card that kept popping up until I realized I was being the stubborn one and I took it out as well. So today we have an extra card, which is a beautiful one and is the Sun. So you are really getting closer, real close to achieve something you were really desiring to achieve. You are getting closer to better days. You are getting closer to yourself in an optimistical way. You are getting closer to the Sun, which means you are regaining a sense of faith, of happiness, and of joy. But maybe you're not quite seeing it yet. You're not, I mean, you are seeing it, but you're not quite feeling it as you would like, because all of your other cards are reversed. And even though they are really good cards, they are really good cards. They are all in the reverse position. So definitely there's maybe a sense of delay, a sense of you knowing, you finally knowing, you're finally healing, and you understanding what true happiness means to you, what your purpose means to you, what your dreams means to you, and you're just not yet seen a way to manifest it fully as you would like. So you're still trapped in a sense of not quite feeling it, even though you know it. And the main opportunity is the Three of Cups reversed. So you have an opportunity to understand the superficial factors in your life right now, maybe keeping you from enjoying that Sun fully. So maybe if you're engaging with activities that are really not resonating with who you are, if you are engaging with people and in social situations, friendships, relationships that you know don't really resonate with who you are, maybe it's time for you to see it and acknowledge it, that that's one of the things keeping you from going in the direction of the Sun. Or you have an opportunity to realize that people in your life and around the social affairs are not as are not I don't want to say are not as they were not who you think they were, because probably now you are getting closer to living your life much more deep and truthful to who you are, and you start seeing that the party is not giving you the same fun. The party is not giving you the same fun it did in the past. This could also mean that you have an opportunity to stop escaping. Stop escaping in parties, in friends, in sex, in booze, in drugs. I'm not judging, but the card is about maybe stop escaping. Maybe start looking more within having fun in a truthful way, in a way that it's really connected with who you are. Maybe you're using alcohol, you're using friends, you're using sex to smooth that sense of emptiness, that sense of uh, fear of not being able to do something alone. So pay attention to your social affairs this week. Pay attention to your truth within friendships. Pay attention to your truth within yourself and the things you socially and outwardly do, and if they are a match to who you truly are. Because the challenge is the Star reversed. So even though it's reversed, it's always a beautiful, beautiful card. It's a major arcana and it's in the challenge position. So Maybe this is a message again that in order for you to get closer to your star, first you need to connect with yourself deeply. And secondly, in that connection, you need to understand if you're still holding on to mindsets, to beliefs and ideas that don't promote the development of your stars, of your dreams, of your hopes and desires. So there's something about outdated mindsets probably that are not fitting into this new path you are wanting to go. And the challenge here is as well to not forget the star, to not forget your dream, to not forget your the importance of keeping the hope, of being spiritually open to what life has to offer you, because you know that in this lifetime you have something to give and something to receive. And don't forget the star, don't forget the dream. Again, don't engage yourself in superficial affairs to forget the truth about what it is that you truly want to celebrate, what it is that you truly want to be successful in whichever way this represents to you. And the advice is the Queen of Wands reversed. So this could be you because you are a fire sign and she's a queen of fire. Where is your confidence? Where is your feeling, your deep belief in yourself? Where is your self-esteem? Where is your sensual, creative ability to be so sure of your right to be happy, of uh, your own entitlement to happiness? Maybe things have been hard lately and you lost your sense of Sagittarian spirit. Where's your optimism? Where's your faith? Where is your truth? This is all concepts associated with your own sign, which is interesting. And it's about you really getting closer to yourself. The sun not only is represented by the season we are in now in August, we are in Leo season, but as well Leo falls in your ninth house, which is the house associated with Sagittarius and the house associated with your beliefs and what you believe and what's your understanding of life. So your subconscious is really strong if you want to tap into it and really access this desire to get closer to something, to get closer to something higher than yourself, which is yourself. But you have to gain your self-esteem back. You have to gain your understanding of who you are back to you, because maybe in this in this need to be social, in this desire to have friends, to have lovers, to have movement in your life, in order to escape the problems you were facing, the challenges you were facing, you also let yourself feel too dependent on others' approval, to the point where you could have lost your own sense of who you are, what you believe, what's your truthful desires, hopes, and dreams. And that's why probably those friends, those social situations you engaged in are now giving you a little bit trouble, because you have to stop escaping and you need to start looking at the sun. And either way, the sun was a card that popped out 4 times. At the fourth time, I gave in and I said, okay, I'm the one being stubborn, so I'm gonna take the card out. And then I saw all these reverse cards and I was like, wow, it's really about you. It's a lesson about your own self expression and your own self identity and your own belief in the joy of life. So, Sagittarius, I wish you a great week. Thank you for listening, liking, subscribing, and hopefully we'll see each other next one.